ready until that moment, staring at myself in the mirror with this chrome brick around my neck, with its own orbit, like a miniature planet. I was seeing everything for the very first time. I take photos. I don't write anything down. I don't shoot the moving image. I'm composite, still, neither from nor toward, descent nor decline, arrest nor movement. And don't call it fixity. My shutter is open. It's not that I dislike words. I don't know how to use them. I'm not the guy that tells your story. I'm not a rag or a weekly. I'm the Economist, the Rolling Stone, the center spread in Times Magazine. Photos last longer. A picture can say 1,000 words, but a photo, a good one. Try and find the right one. You think you get close, but never will. And that's a fact. Not that I get to take photos. Weekly column in Home and Garden. 300 words on deck chairs, please. I should start on Christmas Day. Dad got me a present. It's heavy. Don't expect it. Dad would steal the pennies off a dead man's eyes. I tear at the gift wrap, and the world stops. There she is, nestled like a crown jewel or a heart transplant. The Leica M6 Rangefinder, circa 1993. Firsts are always special, and this was no exception. She looks at me. She has a face, a female gaze. I look through the range at neat white lights that frame my father's face. He looks at me like I belong in hospital. It's a camera, son. You're not supposed to smell it. And in that moment, staring at Dad with his sunken ship's rise, I realize what he wants me to be. And our minds fuse together like father, like son, and we smash through to Nirvana, past the den, past Christmas, past the bullet that killed Junior, past Skeletor, past the Smurf Village, past Mitch from Baywatch, past gravity's pull and all known stars in the universe, until we reach the singularity. Because for the last time in his life, I understand my father. I take shots at 9-year-olds stuff like that. Do my head! Ah! And bottle rockets! Later, I learned to use the range to zoom in on girls. In paper bags in the wind, I felt this was an art of quite high nature. Now I'm a man. It's been a life. Be patient, but I believe arrangements with girls are funny, reckless, and impulsive. Wearing graduation robes. Dad looks me up and down. He's older now. Kind of stretched. Like the toxic Avenger picked a fight with a glue gun. He asks me if I'm ready. Ready for what? New horizons, the wide world? Dad pulls Leica over my shoulders and tucks her under my shirt. And then, something that's never happened before. Dad sheds a tear. A perfect orb of crystalline. He asks me a second time, are you ready? What he wants to say, but can't. He was proud of me. So, here I am, older, wiser, off Home and Garden, on stocks and stock photos. Everything you can think of. Birds, bees, first steps, lost orders. Moments I never see because I'm busy living. But Leica sees all. Every moment, all the time. In a dark room, we expose routine human business. The annals of lives people think they are living. Angie's my boss. It's a temporary situation. She reckons she wants me on payroll, but I know the truth. I make the best coffee, and I'm a demon with a photocopier. I pause to feel objectified. I'm a tractable guy, excellent hygiene. Angie tells me that's not it. I realize I said that last without loud. Hey, that's not it! I've seen your Tumblr. She liked what she saw, so she gave me a job. It comes with Canon 5D. You knew there were 5 dimensions, huh? Life's hard enough in 3. But Leica and I continue our affair behind closed doors. Film's a bit steep, but she's worth it. Leica will see what the Canon can't. She sees things even I can't. Take For instance, dude! Angie has this habit, sort of solidifies. Morning, boss. What you need? Stock shot at Trafalgar Square. I grab the cannon and go. Tuck Leica under my shirt. The city basks in the morning sun, teeming with ties and slogans. I don't write anything down. I take photos. Old man eating an apple. Hey, Joker swilling electrolytes. Sous chef. Sucking a cigarette. Busker. Student. Still drunk. Hard hat on a hole over there. Rats you see and don't see. Latecomers, larks, and the wraiths of recent hours. I feel like a press against my chest. There's Dad. What the fuck? How's he here all glowing like that? You ready, son? Ready for what? Wait, Dad, come back! I feel a seismic shift. Something tectonic. I hear the explosion a mile away. A Japanese businessman runs down Whitcomb Street like an extra in Godzilla. People in the square facing the sky smell panic from 100 pores. Something has happened. There are people like me, looking up phones and cameras. Others are walking away as quickly as they can from... Where are they going? Why are they running? I see smoke billowing into the sky. I lift Leica free and frame the world in neat, white lines. Walk north on Charing Cross Road. People shoal towards me like a downward-facing river. This is it. Keep going, headlong. Follow the smoke. Sirens race through clearing streets. I walk forever. Street cordoned, station closed. When I look up, I see it. Center point, with a belching hole in the building. I don't know what happened. All I see is a building on fire. People are running, panic everywhere. But I walk towards the building, like a moth to a flame. I walk towards the fire. I ignore unwelcome thoughts, like how I relate to pedestrians holding their phones. Hey, we want to say what happens next. Say we were there, take a photo, maybe win a prize. Maybe claim we took it by accident. You don't need to write anything down. The theater of it. The building registers fire. Something falls to the street. The people are moving away now. Their nerve failing them. I move closer. Flank a checkpoint. Back onto Oxford Street. Leica likes it wide. What about the stairs, Tom? Tom, just listen! I spin to face her. She's crying down the phone and walking towards the fire. The only one who does what everyone else stood still. I take a picture. They're entering the building. They're coming to get you, Tom. The woman stops. The woman turns. Now, at last, she despairs. Take a photo. They're entering the building. Can you make it to the stairs, Tom? Click. Don't say that. You need to hang on. They're coming to get you. Click. Tom, if you can't make it to the stairs, then... Tom? Click. Tom! Click. Tom, come back! Pick up the phone! Study the building. There are people up there. Their features reduced to abstractions. Long hair, blue shirt, dark tie, gray jacket, light skin, dark skin, boy, girl, man, woman. Algorithms. Like doomed lemmings. You can't intervene in the natural world. Animals kill because they must. It's a law of nature. Oh, call someone. People are dying. Pick up your phone and... The police are here. The paramedics are over there. Who would you call? Intervene. Tom's up there somewhere. Maybe his phone died. Maybe he had to hang up. I take pictures. I force myself to watch. A sheet lands on the pavement in front of me, like words, and then I see a sheet of sleeves and a collar. The lemmings are starting to fall. More sheets with human limbs. Screams rising and stopping. The lemmings are starting to fall. Count them all. 3, 4. So much smoke. Wait. There. A jacket. Over a white shirt. Just standing there, looking at me, doing nothing. I can stop this. Call for help, wave your arms, just stop them. Why does this hurt? You don't know him, he's nothing to you. Just take the picture. Framing him, rolling up his sleeves, and then he... Track what you can. Time your shots. Line them up. Adjust them. Ignore the pain. There's one. Top left. Count the bursts. All the way down. 11, 12, 13 seconds. They jump through windows, they break themselves. They jump to escape, they jump from all sides. Jump, jump, jump. shoot them all, take your time, another and another, keep shooting, and then they stop. Everything stops and silent. I hear the building creak, feel the ground quake beneath my feet. The building comes towards me. Through neat white lines, I shoot the wall of dust and shut my eyes as it...
You have one new message. First new message at 09:30 a.m.
Hi, Drew. I heard what happened. It must be manic in the office. I know you're probably up against it right now, but call me when you get this. Let me know you're all right, okay? It's me, by the way.
Your message will be saved for 7 days.
Put it away! It makes you look like a pervert! Strange, I seem to be in the mattress section. A pervert, Drew! You heard what I said! I see a toothless couple rolling on the phone. They seem to have big plans for the future. I take a picture. Stop it! I love the way she looks at them. She looks like Cleopatra, like Aphrodite. I take a picture. I realize I'm dreaming when I peel my eyes open. In the sheer wall of dust and taste of near night, I'm on the floor like an ash angel. Like a lie still in my right hand, unwirring, lens shattered. I might have cried. I don't remember. My face was burning either way. I pull her close, open her up. Her roll of film is still there, unharmed in her grip. I think normal thoughts, ordinary thoughts about the dinner or washing. Maybe I should go to a cash point. I test my legs. They work fine. The trains will be running, will they? Forget the bus. Nothing works but my legs. Just go home, shower, feel better. Other normal thoughts like which way to the checkpoint and why am I alive when I shouldn't be alive? Look at the film. The thought occurs. What if Leica saw something I didn't see? What if she froze that moment and locked it in here? What then? Would that be enough? I think about the narrative, looking for ways to improve it. It's not enough to take a shot. You have to mythologize it. A photograph allows the public to maintain any fiction they want. So I pocket the film, close Leica, and bury her in the ash. It's not much. It's enough debris, but it'll do. She martyred herself for the art, and when she's found, I'll tell them the story of how I survived. Trust me, it's a much better story. So, I leave my wallet, get to my feet. I can't use my left arm anymore. Sways limp like a dead snake. I walk like a zombie underwater. My eyes blink, but I don't believe them. I trip now and then on pulverized matter. I shuffle through the dead zone surface in ash. Where am I going? What's the point? I don't recognize this place. It's like all the stages of grief have been squeezed into this moment. Everything is completely, it's all totally. I should phone Lou. Stuff keeps falling. Trailing fire. Are those... Huh? Body parts. Bits of people. The dead are everywhere. A dead sea of ties and slogans ripening the smell of drowned beings. There are no cars, except in debris or half buried in the ash. Shuffle on and reach the checkpoint. I remember the ambulance and the flashing lights. I remember the gurney, drip in my arm. Trying not to think about Lou.
You have one new message and a saved message. First new message at 01:15 a.m.
Me again? I know you're busy. I'll make it really easy for you. Text me. WhatsApp. You don't even have to call. You could have been blown to pieces. I don't think it's a big ask. I need to know. It's me, by the way.
Your message will be saved for 6 days.
That was then. This is now. I watch doctors and porters and staff scrubbing in, gurneys in the aisles and back rooms housing the wounded, and The nurse studies my abrasions. I remember what happened. The dead were walking and strewn about, people who thought they were alive and they weren't. The nurse shines a light in my ears. Anyone you want us to call? Think about Lou. Tall, dark, Irish. I've got a thing for Irish girls. They dance like nobody's watching. Not that they have any right to. They're Catholic. There's always somebody watching. She was confident and assured. I walked over and cleared my throat. Hi, I'm Drew! I said it in a voice that grates. I tell her that I take photos. I don't write anything down. I'm composite, still, neither from nor toward, to send nor decline, arrest nor movement. And my shutter is open for business. Most girls walked away at that point, but not Lou. Lou is different. Don't let her see it like this. The nurse looks at me. These are not the worst cases. I have no idea why he said that. Well, I don't want him to talk. He has one job. Why do they always talk? The nurse takes scans and discharges me from hospital. I woke for a long time. Perhaps forever. Clear my head. Mourn for Leica. In a darkened room, inches from a tank of chemicals, I think of her. I reach into my pocket. Her roll of film is still there. I do the only thing that makes sense. I go to work, cut the tab, and kill the lights. We never do with the lights on. Oh, I'm trying not to think about Lou. Don't let her see you like this. Sex was everywhere at first. Sideways glances, elevator silence, the walk to work, the walk from work. Stop it, just focus. Think about foreplay. Lou works in broadcasting, the sexy stuff, oppressed, upheaval. She's in Beirut, back in a week. Stop it, just focus. I pour fluid, empty the developer. Fill up with water, repeat. Add fixer, rinse, repeat. Negatives form, I hang the film. There are photos of fire, sky, smoke, a woman on a phone. Then I see him. He falls through the world like an arrow, arms taut, legs bent, white shirt, black jeans, boots. No, not falling. He jumped. He killed himself. They all did. I remember now. I ignored that. My pain's irrelevant. Dad chose to take his life. I studied the other photos. Tumbling strangers, graceless and elegant, nothing by way of aesthetic. They were alive on their way down, long enough to realize that their bodies would break on impact. So they flail and look confused. Not this man. His death is almost casual, the comforting grip of motion, unmoved by gravity, suction, poised in the clutch of physics in accordance with the building behind him. He is facing it, embracing it, at 32 feet per second, over 100 miles an hour. Dad thought of me. Must have done. Selfish cunt. The man in the picture is still composite. Life exists outside the frame, as if in his final moments only death can pay for it. Choose the 8th photo. 8 from 12. There's a Pulitzer out there with my name on it. The officer's full of that wonderful calm that comes into play when people are doing their jobs. Look straight to Angie, staring at her, daring her to look. Try and find the right words. Get close, but never do. I can't run this! Angie, this is solid gold! We need identification. Not my job, not to me is it. I take photos, I don't write anything down. It will look like exploitation. Angie states the obvious. Someone out there knows who he is. I can't run this until you know who he is. Angie, how can he speak for the nation's pain if we don't know his name? Why does this matter? They want the truth about his life. Find out who he is. I'll run it with the name of the victim. I'll run it with a name. Angie walks away. The fuck is wrong with her? I could die to get this shot. Think about the story! But Angie says nothing. Makes it clear she's had the last word. So I leave the office.
You have 1 new message and 2 saved messages. First, new message at 08:45 a.m.
I don't know what's going on with you, but this is serious now. People died. I don't know what sick thrill you get out of ghosting me, but you need to turn your phone on because I can't take this. Look, I'm going to call the police. File a missing persons if that's what I have to do. I called your office. Angie says she saw you, so at least you're not dead. Call me. I'm serious. It's me, by the way.
Your message will be saved for 4 days.
The dead are everywhere. And breezes carried between streets, and rubble waiting to be cleared, and smeared on every surface. Missing faces strewn with numbers that equal countless search parties, tethered to the walls, doors, trees, lamps, and windows. I woke around to look at the smiling and happy stares from homemade posters. Feels like something that belongs somewhere else. Another landscape, some other country you read about, like a shelled moon. They want the truth about his life. I walk around to gaze at the photographs, at manicures and facial hair, spectacled men and freckled women with babies on their backs, as if that changes anything. But these are obituaries to be. The relatives must know that people are gone. In the aftermath of Angie, I enhanced the photo. At first I thought the man was black, but now his features are bigger. I can tell he's dark-skinned, Spanish, Portuguese, Latin American, Latino. Can I say that? It's difficult to be specific. Eventually, I find a poster of a Latino man with dark skin, dressed in white. The man's name is Anthony Reese. I'm on hold to the coroner's court. I ask for a count of the people that jumped. We don't say that jumped. We don't use that word. What the hell are you talking about? I'm trying not to think about Dad. A jumper is someone who wakes up in the morning planning to commit suicide. Jumping implies choice. These people blown out all fours. Okay. I asked her to check the system for Reese Anthony. His remains were found 2 days ago. I dialed the number on Anthony's missing poster. I hear a voice and hear myself lie. Hi, sorry for your loss. I want to pay my respects. Friday, Brixton. Can you tell me the name of the Ministry of Patron Saints? There's no candle wax or incense sticks. No pews or vestibules or pigments in the glass. This one has a carpet and central heating. I never know what to feel like in situations like these. Mostly I just feel like an infidel. The preacher is a man named Matthew Riley, a large man with brown eyes. I slip to a chair at the back.
We have come to celebrate a life.
Anthony Reese was 57.
We have come to celebrate a man's life.
Allegations stalk the room. I watch them pray. Try not to judge. There's comfort in fiction. Riley savors the eulogy.
We are here to celebrate a life. A loving father and a doting husband.
Service ends, so I approach Josephina, Anthony's wife. Sorry for your loss. We spoke on the phone. I show her the photo. Her face tightens. Josephina can't answer. Somebody else is watching. Allegra, tall and cornrowed, Josephina's daughter. Get out. Get out now. I understand. Believe me, I do. I want you to leave. The story should be told. Don't you want the truth? That piece of shit is not my father. When I was 6 years old, I tried to jump through a window. It was summer, Dad was at work, and I'd been watching cartoons. Bugs Bunny falls from a plane but opens a parasol and floats to safety. I did what any enterprising 6-year-old would have done. I found an umbrella, went upstairs, and climbed through the window. It was 8 feet to the ground. It means a lot when you're 4 foot high. I'm about to jump. And Dad arrives. He sees me. I've never seen him that angry. He'd never been that angry. Next thing I know, he's dragged me back in and fit the window with a grill. I didn't understand. Bugs Bunny is a hero. Why was he punishing me? Dad wasn't angry because his son didn't get the context. He hadn't seen Bugs Bunny. He didn't get the context. I see the same rage in Allegra's eyes, so I leave Josephina alone. Josephina walks after me, shedding tears in the time it takes her to reach me. What brought you here? Why did you call? I want to pay my respects. Don't lie. I want the truth. I tell her why I'm here, what I saw when the building came down. Suppose you're right. That is my husband in the picture. Tell me, what is the purpose of looking at the photo to understand who's in it? What will I ever know about this photo that it doesn't already say? I show her the photo a second time. Her fingers caress the man suspended there. Where are the others? Say nothing. Claim there were no outtakes. You never burst your chops because you really are that good. I summon saliva, fortifies the lie. Josephina sees through. Show me. The outtakes show a man falling just like everyone else. Graceless, inelegant, subordinate to facts that emerge. Josephina studies each photograph. She doesn't give a shit about aesthetics. In one photo, there's an unveiling. The force of the fall rips the jacket off his back, and the white shirt billows free. Josephina's fixed to an expression of scorn. That is not my husband. Why? I'm angry. No, not even. Catatonic. I want to crucify her. Sack a city. Kill her cows. Burn her ships. These are the outtakes. I've blown up the pop shop. Look at that. Don't look at these. You're wrong. Must be. How can you ever know? Because I dressed him every morning. That morning, he wore navy underwear with the elastic showing. He wore black socks. He was a black sock man. Brogues. I wanted him to replace brogues, not boots. Charcoal slacks, Casio watch, blue shirt with checks. Blue, not white. I dressed him every day. He kept ties and a blazer at work. Only I know my husband. People in church say he jumped, but I know he couldn't have. We were together since we were 15. I know he was thinking of me. He knew he couldn't come home by jumping through a window. I ask her, who cares what people believe? They don't call it suicide. They say my husband is in hell. So, your picture proves him innocent. She's glowing, as if every action and reaction has led here. There's been a grand design, a master plan. This is the denouement, the epiphany, a mask of wistful sadness. Make the reproduction. Clear my husband's name. But he didn't fall, he jumped, he chose to. That's what suicide is, don't you understand? My husband wouldn't give up. Not like the man in this picture. He was trying to come home. Choosing to die lacks courage?
How long since your last confession?
What am I doing in a confessional?
How long?
Well, I haven't, at least I don't think. Tell the truth, I've never done this before.
You've never sinned?
Well, obviously I've sinned. We've all done something. I mean, I haven't confessed before. Look, I'm not even Catholic, mate. That's not the issue. The point is, I met someone. She reckons that those that suffer until they die get rewarded in heaven, and those that off themselves won't be. That true? Is that a thing?
Have you anything to repent, my son?
I don't know. That's why I'm here. I'm asking you.
God wants us to do what's right.
All right, shut up a minute. I'm getting to something here. All that stuff about faith unto life. If you live in sin, you die in it. Is that what you want? Are you telling me Dad's in hell?
You have 1 new message and 3 saved messages. First new message at 06:22 a.m.
Are you dead? Is that why you can't pick up? It's because of that, isn't it? Please, if you're there, just give me something, anything. Promise me you haven't been killed, because I'm coming home tomorrow. About to get on the plane. Please, don't be dead, Drew. Please. It's me.
Your message will be saved for 1 day.
I have compulsions now. I count part cards, recite bank numbers, passwords. postcodes, the data of friends, the filters they use to Instagram their food. I memorize their lives like lines of code in case something happens, in case I need to contact. The phone rings. I count each ring before they stop. I'm back at square one, staring at a picture of a man I've never met. I can't sleep. I need a name, anyone. I'm not obsessed, it's just a name. A man is dead, give a shit, why should I? The picture still exists, it's my ticket to Polyster Street, that's all that matters. So why do I feel like I know him? Like it's me falling in that photo, why do I recognize him? I look at myself and don't even know who I am anymore. So I search, archives, obituaries, call numbers, some hang up, if they don't, I describe him. The color of his clothes, his skin, but I hear the same convictions over and over again. That's not him. He's too short. That's not him. Wrong clothes. Wrong this. Wrong that. Not my husband. Not my father. That is not him. The phone rings. I count each ring before they stop. Not him. Not him. Not him. Shut up. Not him. Get out. Not him. Please, clear my husband's name. It's not up to me. Why is it up to me? I just want to do what I love. Take photos. Display them somewhere. Win awards. Master the craft. That's all. Don't hold me to account. Please clear my husband's name. What makes him so special? Drew! Familiar voice calls from somewhere across the 5 dimensions. Drew! I'm in the den. Christmas Day. There's Dad on the bar calandra. Wait, hold on, what's Dad doing here? Drew. Dad looks at me. I know he doesn't really because he's dead. This is a dream. This is in my head. This man is not my father. He's pointing at the photo. We lock eyes. Neat white lines frame his face. I had to do it, Drew. It was my time. What about my time, Dad? Graduation, remember? I couldn't take it anymore. No, sorry, don't accept. You had a choice. Please, son, clear my name. Fuck off. I'll never forgive you. Clear my name, son. You can do it. Your name. Don't make this about you. This is my moment in the sun. This is all in my head. I'm falling through space and time and matter at 100 miles per hour. And Dad's vanished into the nether. And I'm wide awake. I'm back in the room. I've been sent back with an idea. A flash of white light. This feels like my chance. I need to find the father. The man fell from the west. From a high point. Not the top, but somewhere high. White shirt, black jeans, goatee, mustache. I compile a list of staff who work in a kitchen. There's a cafe at the top of the building. So I compile a list of staff. Cross off the dead, asterisk the living. Here comes the easy part. There's some photos I'd like you to look at. Take a look. Give me a name. Was it a friend? A colleague? Is it Adam? No, pas possible. What about Charlie? No. Is it Joey? The manager looks up, the tremor catching in her throat. Joseph Stein was 5'6". He was 43. He had cropped hair and a moustache. Joey était une personne incroyable. Une personne formidable. Quelqu'un que je pourrais appeler ami. He was someone I would like to have known forever. Joseph Stein's father is a believer. I think about what to say as I pick up the phone and...
You have 4 messages.
Mr. Stein, can we talk? Why, yes, I'm very devout. That's why we should. I catch an overland train and head towards my second church in a week. I buy a crucifix from an Android repair shop. I feel like a pilgrim in an unholy land. Joseph Stein Sr. is a spectacled man that speaks in sonic booms. He leads me to his study room adorned with chairs from IKEA. Senior knows why I'm here. He's watching me with a father's pain. It is my life's work. I tell people they must go on and I cannot do it myself. I don't see the pastor now. I see the father who's lost his son. then I see something I feel like I should not be seeing. A grown man on his knees, dry heaving on the floor. I have always loved you, raised children to revere your miracles, and I want my miracle. Whatever grace I manage to accumulate, I demand this of you. I've never asked you for anything, but I demand to see my child. Please, find my son. Deliver him to me. He removes a sheet of paper and writes his daughter's name. Elosia. Rhymes with closure. Senior wipes his eyes and stands. It's as if he were alone, and I imagined what I saw, that he would deny it took place. A stain of evening light. Elosia opens the door. She has cropped hair in the eyes of an effigy. She begins to talk about Joey until the question drops like a stone. Why did Papi send you here? She hasn't been told. The thing is, Joey, Joseph, your brother, I know he's still, the remains haven't been. I took a picture of a man I think might be your brother. Your father refused to see it. I was hoping you might. I take out the photo and place it face down. Elosia turns it over. Why are you really here? Say nothing of the Pulitzer. I thought you'd want to see it. Why? To put your brother to rest? You're providing closure. Obviously. What kind of closure are you looking for? I hate that word. Why does she keep saying it? You only get closure if something is said that you don't want to hear. I don't know what to say to that. She looks at the photo a final time. That's Joey. Are you sure? Yes. Is he falling? Falling? Yeah, is he falling or did he jump? What difference does it make? Does it make you angry? Why would he? You'll never know. He can never tell you what happened. So, you'll never get closure. He chose to die. It was his time. I respect that. It takes me an age to form words. Eventually, I hear myself. Your father prayed for a miracle, to find your brother's remains. She looks at me with the saddest eyes in the world. Then he asked for the wrong miracle. He should have prayed for Joey's return. Elosia. Rhymes with closure. I go straight to the office to write the story. I handcraft the words, write everything down, ditch the canon, write my resignation, slip it under Angie's door, and go home. So tired. Need to sleep. When was the last time I slept? I reach the flat, walk inside. The dark room door. I never leave it open. Wait. Is that? Shut the door! What? Close the door, you'll contaminate it. Drew, shut the fucking door! She does. Good. I'll find something else to say. Sorry, you're not allowed in there. You know that. It's private. Want some tea? Tea? I thought you were dead. She shows me what she's holding. Leica in her arms. Someone found her amongst the debris. Your wallet as well. They called your next of kin. You weren't supposed to find her until I made center spread. You should have put her back. I buried her for a reason. Listen to yourself. Calm down. I'm fine. I'm okay. I had to work. That's all. Calm down. You don't understand. They grounded Heathrow, and I'm stranded for days, and you don't bother to pick up your phone. If someone finds your wallet and smashed camera in the road, how am I meant to react when you call it work? What the hell is wrong with you? If you bury a wallet in a war zone, people think you're killed, fair? As if that isn't enough, you dump your camera for the sake of a story. Where have you been this whole time? The state of you. You reek. It doesn't. I'm not here to pick a fight. I'll be honest, I'm pleased to see you. Believe it or not, I'm glad you're not dead. But you don't know how many nights I dreamed you. Longed for you to ring. Hoped you might be alive, but you never did. and I felt pain. It's not like you can pull the plug out of the mains. Feelings don't just disappear. But the point is, you made me feel dead too. I couldn't do my job properly. I kept thinking about your missing poster and which selfie I should use. The one at the beach, or at the park with your cider and black. I would wait at night in the hotel room, dial your number, and just let it ring. Because I was afraid in the daytime someone else would pick up and confirm what I thought I knew. I stayed away as long as it took to reschedule my flight. And I knew that I had to come back and pick up my stuff. You won't see me again. I'm changing phones after this, and I don't want you to look for me. You know what's sad? I'm not even surprised. It's not even like you forgot about me. You just didn't think about it. You're messed up, Drew. You need to move on. Believe me, I'm glad you're not dead. But I'm afraid of you. Believe that as well. Don't try to find me. I mean it. Just leave me alone. Lou. Yes? Don't ever go into my dark room again.
One new message.
Yeah, hi, this is Mike Grabowski from Columbia University. Just to say thanks so much for sending a photo. I actually saw it in your paper. I'm always looking out for talent. Anyway, we thought it was great. Really captures something, but only U.S. citizens are eligible for a Pulitzer. But hey, keep sending his stuff. We'd love to check it out. May want to gun for one of those British awards next time, huh? Okay. Thanks again, and good luck with it.
You have no new messages.
Story goes to print. 100,000 hits in a day. It would have been a better story if someone else had found Leica. I guess it doesn't matter. Got everything I wanted. Everything. Everyone wants me. They're not going anywhere. Lou should have trusted me. Made a go of it. I want her to feel like shit. Look at me. Up there on the stand. Woo! Nerves. Oh, take a picture. Get a good look at my good side. I gave you closure. Only fair I posed for yours. Thanks. It's an honor. I feel great, really. I'm humbled. What's next? I'd like to stay grounded, so I'll celebrate with the family. My family are very supportive. Can you just turn the flash off, please? Hurts my eyes. Can you just turn that off? I said stop it! Are you deaf? No, I never meant to hurt anyone. I had to work that soul. Lou never understood. If she had, she wouldn't have left. I didn't mean to hurt her. Lou. Josephina. Allegra, Eulogia, I didn't mean to hurt people. How can I ever forgive someone when they clearly took their own life? I had to do it, Drew. He can never tell me what happened. It was my time. I can only hope to feel what he felt. I couldn't take it anymore. You can see our house from up here. Dad falls, arms outstretched, exactly how I imagined. I understand, for the first time in my life, standing in the morgue in graduation robes while someone's taking photos with a blinding... Stop! I said, I told you once! Let's stop taking photos! It's my story, not yours! I look for a lens, someone to blame, a rag or a weekly. I'm on the stand, accepting a prize, shaking hands. No Dad, no Lou. I feel a rush of panic. I'm smiling for the cameras. I never meant to hurt anyone. Holy shit, what is happening to me? It's everything I wanted, and it means nothing. More light. A burst of things. Leica in the dust, gazing back 1,000 years. Allegra on her knees, Eulogia at the morgue. I smile for the cameras. Lou leaves, I smile. A building comes down, a nation mourns, I smile. Empty air, gravity suction. There's Joey. I'm right beside him. He looks at me and smiles back. Joey's smiling. He knows I couldn't save him. He was falling like everyone else through space and time and matter and empty air and everything known and unknown. And Joey looks at me through the mirror, past the life he was leaving, and says it's all right. Because he forgives. And that's all that matters. I don't have to hurt anymore. I can move on. It's everything I wanted. I'm on stage, smiling for the cameras, and it means nothing because I've been wrong all this time. I don't deserve this. I can't take this anymore. This is what falling feels like. Into nothing. Empty air. Joey's hand is holding tight. And only now I understand. Joey's not smiling. Joey is flailing. He's terrified. He's turning and screaming. He's let go of my hand. He's leaving me as well. He's gone. Joey, come back! Give me your hand. I'm falling and I don't want it to hurt anymore. Stop taking photos. I can't stand it. I'm composite. Still. Neither from nor towards. Ascent nor decline. Arrest nor movement. And please, God,